Hey, what's up guys and gals? My name is Rick9G. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be talking about I Dream of Jeannie. I want to thank everyone for their constant support and wonderful well wishes about my videos. I really do appreciate it. I'm also going to announce the winner of the giveaway of the I Dream of Jeannie Season 2 DVD set. It is completely free of charge for the person who won, so make sure to stay tuned, watch the entire video, and see if you won. I'm going to be talking about censorship and why this is important, especially in the show that took place between 1965 and 1970. Of course, it's a very different world from today's television, in which things are a little bit more risque, things are let go. Well, this was not the case in 1965. Now, I will mention to you 4 main important things that the show had to do to remain quote-unquote clean and free of any innuendos. I think you'll find this very interesting, and they'll note different things regarding costumes and even things involving how you can kiss someone versus how you can't kiss someone. So let's get to the first one. I Dream of Jeannie was a show created and put on the NBC station, and they had their own rules regarding what could and could not be done. And regarding to the first one, they wanted to make sure to preserve the moral tone of I Dream of Jeannie. So it was super important that the costume, the outfit that, of course, Barbara Eden was wearing was proper. And this harem trouser, especially the bottom, so her pants, they had to be lined the inside with silk so that her legs didn't show through the transparent fabric. Now that was very important because I'm sure there were people who were trying to look at her costume more closely, and they wanted to make sure that everything was kosher, quote unquote, and clean. And so if you take a look back at the episodes, you will notice that you cannot see through them and that there was silk preventing that. I mean, just think about how different a world this was when a woman's legs had to be carefully scrutinized in order not to show too much. I'm gonna throw this extra one in here, and it regards her belly button or her navel. Now, what was really important here was that it could not have been shown. It was not allowed. This was also true for Marianne in Gilligan's Island. However, there is something that went through the censors, because remember, the censors would watch the show, they would scrutinize it, but if one thing passed here and there, sometimes creators of the show could get away with it. Oftentimes, Jeannie would raise her hands up in the air. Of course, that will pull up her upper torso, and you can see her navel. But this is something that was not really an issue because it happened sometimes so quickly that it was too quick to scrutinize, so they didn't really pay attention to it. So you may find some times where you will see her belly button even though it wasn't allowed to be shown. Next, we're going to talk about the issue of the smoke. Now, this is very interesting because, of course, we know that Jeannie went from the bottle to real life size with that magical smoke. Now, it was banned from disappearing under Captain Nelson's bedroom door. Now, when the series was up and running and some of the episodes had been shot but not aired, the NBC censor went crazy about one specific episode. They had to reshoot the entire episode because he declared the smoke must never spend the night in the bedroom of a man. So from then on, they made sure that the smoke representing Jeannie, in which times it went under Captain Nelson's bedroom door, it had to be seen to come out again. Otherwise, the audience might infer that the smoke, aka Jeannie, would spend the night there, and that was a definite no-no, especially, as I mentioned before, in the 1960s. Now, here's one that you may not have thought of, and you even may think, well, this isn't that big of a deal, but again, in the 60s, it was. And that is, at one point during the course of the show, Tony and his fiancée, you may have remembered her, Melissa, they made sure to never allow open mouth kissing between both of them, or between any characters for that matter. Whenever they did kiss, it would be kind of a peck, and they would just hold it there rather than the open mouth style, which is often even seen in television and movies today. But then again, the 60s, big no-no. And finally, the last point I want to touch on is regarding Genie and Flirting. Now, she was not allowed to be provocative in any way or even flirtatious. Think about that, and again, compare it to today's shows. According to broadcast standards, it was forbidden to have any seductive or any innuendos in the episode. For example, there is many a time where Jeannie would say to Nelson, she would say, "And I'm going to please thee very much." Now, what they had to mandate was that they had to include something very concrete. So if she was to say a line like that, she would say, "And I'm going to please thee very much with jewels, with money." So they had to insert that, and they couldn't leave it without that direct reference, or else it could be misinterpreted in a wrong way. So I hope you enjoyed this look at all the censorship rules regarding I Dream of Jeannie, guys and gals. If this interests you, let me know down in the comments below. I would like to hear which one surprised you the most, or which one did you kind of notice when you were watching the episodes. They noticed, wow, they're trying really hard to make sure that this is proper. I would love to hear down in the comments below. And I do also want to reveal the fantastic winner for the giveaway. Now, the YouTube name of this individual is Assistant to the Regional Manager. Now, like I said, that is the name, the YouTube name of the channel or of the person, and the individual is Michelle J from Georgia. Congratulations on winning the giveaway. I'm going to be sending your DVD very soon. I hope you enjoy it. And to all those who participated, thank you so much. There will be more opportunities in the future for you to win more DVDs and more great giveaway items, so don't forget to keep participating. We'll see you next time, guys and gals, and don't forget, be hopeful.